Alright, we're back. How's it going, Triton? You're still here. Alright, set the timer. Let's continue the game. Still didn't get any altar parts or anything. I bet you some of those chests we weren't able to access probably has stuff like altar parts, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to get to those chests. Oh, I can break this one right off the bat. Might as well.
Come on!
Sexton. Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Great, they're standing on all the lay points, so... Ow. This thing's hit so hard.
I guess I'm out of danger, but...
Get lost!
Oh, these two are dead. Probably.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Oh. This is not going well.
Let's do this!
I'm not gonna risk trying to revive these guys. Just need to get rid of these enemies. It's not that much XP anyways. We're next to the save point, so we'll get our... I'm assuming we'll get our maximum HP back.
Let's rest for a bit.
Pretty good.
Let's rest for a bit.
Just know if I need to turn off encounters, but obviously we're gonna keep them on for now.
Jump! For it!
I really wish they would just make these stupid things appear without having to trigger that every time.
Oh! If I step up right now... Oh! Let's do this! Joint struggle! Dive attack!
Miss.
My turn to show off!
Oh. Wind is the worst one here, apparently. These guys are immune to it, and then these things take little damage to it. So we're going back to the save point, because Jesus.
Ah!
That skill is really annoying. Bring you down to 1 HP there is kind of bullshit.
Cool and smart, that's my way! That carelessness will be your doom!
This guy's weakest to weak to earth. So we don't have earth. So as long as we don't use wind, I guess we're probably fine.
No matter where, I'll come running! I'll use the lay point's power!
Oh well, can't be helped.
Enemies in this area suck. They hit hard. Especially that stupid bug that just brings you down to 1 hit point.
Jump!
Haven't seen any Gela at all in the swamp, so it's probably no good spots. Melchom. Wait, Melchoms, those usually drop Gela stuff, if I remember correctly. Probably want to steal from them now.
Darn, we missed it, huh?
We need to run into the apples. Although I don't know if we have any way of killing those. Because in the previous games, you could just use the accelerator ability, but we don't have the accelerator in this game. So they would just go first, and then they'd just run away before we can even kill them. So maybe there's some badges. I think there were some badges that would give you like the first attack. Until we find those, we won't be able to kill any of the apples.
Full speed!
It's been a while since we've been able to go to the world map, so I can't even check the kind of badges we can get. I really want to see if there's one that guarantees that we get an item drop, even if we're not on that square or on that hex. I hate that. I absolutely hate that system.
Jump!
You know, the one time I stopped using that thing, I'll miss an item. All those things are really resistant to magic, or to... Yeah, I guess they were probably hard, that's why only swords are good against hard.
Here I go! Linking to the material.
She's a material girl.
Ready to operate. Code M. because you're all with me, I can keep going.
Darn, we missed it, huh?
Just the chest spawned 2 feet away from us. I guess we weren't able to grab it before it vaporized into the air. Stupid, stupid system. Covers HP based on the amount of damage dealt. Could be useful, I guess.
Huh?
Looks like there's a town nearby, just after you leave the forest.
Jump!
That's the guy who's been waiting for our help. As you can see, he really needs it. By the way, the guy who left him here was me. So if anything had happened to him, it would be entirely your fault. It's Raymond. He's the guy that was always exercising on his balcony back in Ciel. You know him? In the same village. Found him a little while ago, drifting out to sea. Had no trouble getting him out of the water, but I got lost as I was carrying him around and got hungry. And a giant bear cat attacked us. It was one thing after another. Thank goodness I wasn't the only one that made it. That means the others might be okay too. Sounds like there's more to this than meets the eye. You could say that. It's kind of a long story. Thanks for rescuing him, mister. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't mention it. It'll make for a better story if you forget about the part where you left him here for dead while you went to chow down. Gee, thanks. Yeah, do me a favor and forget about that part, will ya? That sign indicates that there's an old town nearby. We should be able to get treatment for him there. So he carried this man for several days all by himself, huh? It's pretty impressive. So I'll have to reconsider my opinion of him. Give me a hand until we get to town, guys. I want to get help Raymond. Yeah, why did he go deeper into the swamp instead of, like, towards the town? Which is supposedly nearby. That seems like that was a stupid idea. Well, I guess nearby could be relative, right? It could be, like, a day's march away. Yeah, definitely further. Alright, finally able to look at the badges again. Let's see if there's anything that gives me same hex as a fellow party member and random encounters. Point of attack, XP rates to be for the equipped character. Experience, amount of gala received. So this one seems like it'd be pretty powerful too. It says character detonation mode for the first turn of the battle. I wonder if you're using Raquel and you use her give her 2 turns thing, if she would have both turns with detonation mode, that could be very powerful against the boss. Uses the ACN of attack, shoot by 1. Gunstar. Northern. Max HP. Prevents reduction of max HP from fallen status. Some additional bonus XP bonus rates. Notifies the first attack received each battle. Could be handy. First attack each battle will be a critical hit. I'm assuming this just if you're the receiver of HP recovery, not if you're the giver of HP recovery. But this for the giver, this would be good with Jude, since he's got the ability lets them use like items for the entire field. Okay, so yeah, this one here gives the character an artifacts bonus. I'm assuming that means the character will get to act first. So if we do find a, assuming we get this badge, if we run to a place that has apples, it's probably the one we want to use. I mean, these two combined would be pretty good. I know we can get badge +1 abilities. We can equip 2 badges. So, giving myself an artifacts bonus and then fill the FP gauge to max if he has the first turn battle. Be a really good combo. Just probably do finding a treasure chest after battle. Doesn't guarantee that's gonna be on the hex that you want it on. Probably get obtaining a rare item battle, of course, on a square that you're not on. Yeah, so there's nothing that prevents just this mysterious S rank one. There's no badges, as far as I can tell, that guarantees that a drop will be picked up. So I'm just basically at the mercy of RNG for that. Even if, like, best case scenario, you have like a 4 out of 7 chance of picking up the item, which is pretty shitty. I love how those monitors are like following my camera pan. Did we get lost? Didn't the sign say there was supposed to be a town built up around a church? Boy, it sure looks like a really fun town. You even understand what kind of place this is, kid? It really does look like a fun sort of place. Hopefully there's a casino in here. Yeah, I bet you I bet you we could have some real fun here. We don't know what you two have got in mind, but we've got things to take care of, right? This town is pretty sorted, but there should be at least one medical clinic of sorts. Let's get moving. Sorry, closed.
Hey!
A bunch of tourist info written here. It was a bit too much to remember all at once. It's a huge sign with the name of the town written on it. I guess big towns deserve big signs.
Hey!
Does it say live for money? It's too vulgar. I guess it's supposed to be a V. I guess just the leg is just like really high up. It's too vulgar. Life for a romance. That's too momentary. Only a humble something makes the rule of the... Can't quite read that last word, or the one behind the light.
Huh?
This is Guarabobello, the city that never sleeps. This former town, once known for its church, is now a sordid city where the low-down, good-for-nothings like myself congregate. As conditions keep getting worse, the number of homeless people who come here rises. Keep adding additional buildings to handle them, and now the city is a complete mess. According to the town guide, this is the Backstreet area. I love how the camera, like those monitors in the background, are following my camera, which is just odd. Occasionally, like now they're like following something else. But then they go back to following me. There's no night in Guarabobello. There's no night, so there's no day. The night sky we look up at is a fake, an imitation. Just magic projecting sparkling stars in the big dome that covers the city. Why do you speak like this, Gene? You're looking for a medical clinic? There's an old man in the outskirts of the city who makes his living taking care of what's left of losers from the arena. Well, it's an arena at least. He specializes in slicing and dicing. As long as you pay him, he'll probably take on living patients. Store won't open.
Whoa!
This is where you get on the elevator. Can't talk to the cat. Galushian's Church, the former symbol of the city, and the goal of many a pilgrim, is filled with many guests again tonight. Only now it serves as a symbol of the city's descent into decadence, an arena where blood flows like water. No casino, but there's an arena. This passageway leads to Midtown.
Jump!
Can you climb on these things? Where's the camera? Who's staring at me? That gamer guy lives just past the end of this fence. He says his hobby is collecting all sorts of games. Oh man, it's me. They're gonna run into me. I really like to watch the arena matches from inside the church. That costs a lot of gela. We lower class folks have to watch them on the outdoor monitors, so I'm staking out a good spot before the match starts. They haven't started yet, but once the broadcast begins, this place will get really crowded. It seems like a waste of, like, monitors. Like, why do they have, like...
Jump! Once more!
It seems like it would be pointless to have, like, this many monitors next to each other. That all display the same thing.
Ow, my legs!
Looks like the path ends here.
Whoa!
Tons of new products in stock. Man, looking at this sort of thing makes me really want to buy stuff. Just ahead is the general store. If you're headed for Midtown, return down this small dark passage back the way you came. Arms and protector. Spelled protector wrong. Looks like they mainly sell weapons and armor. Alright, time for some shopping. You know it. Upgrade time. My shop stocks reasonable and practical weapons that even you can afford. It may not be sufficient for celebrity status performers of the arena, but there are plenty for the monsters around here. We got smelter parts. Buy it. Million. So this is pretty much the same attack power as what I have right now. 480 times 2 versus 900. Fine Slayer, Soul Taker. Fine Slayer it is. So we lose a little bit of evasion. It's not like we're really evading enemies that often anyways, so... Even more tutorials. Some battle items are categorized as advanced items. They appear grayed out when you try to use them. Advanced items can only be used when Jude and Yuli learn the appropriate skills. It's a weird design. 4 lay point elements: Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind. These elements possess opposing properties. Earth and Wind oppose each other, as do Water and Fire. For example, a character on Earth lay point receives reduced damage from Earth attacks, but the attack on the opposing element, Wind, causes greater damage than normal. Performing an attack on the same element as the lay point. For example, a fire attack while standing on a fire lay point, the attack power increases. This can allow enemy elemental attacks to strike your character's unexpectedly high damage, so be careful.
Made it! Go!
Rabbit badge, ooh, an A rank one. Probably a shitty A rank one, but one skill from being dropped one, yeah, pretty much garbage. Yeah, I know we have one person. I thought we had one person without a yellow. Which was max MP 10 is kind of pointless. I don't think I need Yuli to have critical hits, so...
Hey!
It's a Big Mac, but it's too far away to see easily. I guess it's below me. Can't quite see it.
What's more?
Game Man. Game Mania. I wonder if this will be the because we have those ROMs there, those ROMs for a game system or whatever. Maybe this guy will have it. How's it going, dude? My name's Rand. Randland. And video games are my life. I just love them. It's totally me. Right now I'm collecting ROMs of this game called Extra Challenge, but I'm having a hard time. We went out of print during the war, and then the factory that made them burned down. Good luck, eh? So I got a favor to ask you. If you find any game ROMs during your travel, can you bring them to me? We can chill out and play together. Collecting ROMs scattered to Gaia can attempt additional stages of legendary action game Extra Challenge. Each ROM adds one additional stage. I have a bunch. Hey, that ROM you got there is pretty rare. It'll unlock a new stage in Extra Challenge. It's gonna be like a platformer or something. Yep, literally a platformer. Now we're playing a retro game. weird thing. Oh, alright, don't stand on those. Wah, wah.
Ah! Go! Okay! Huh? Huh? Ugh. How about this? Huh? Huh? Yeah! Kick! Jump!
One up.
Jump! 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 Go! Go! Once more! Attack! Jump! Charge! Once more! This'll do it! Charge! Once more! Ooh, that hurt! How about this? Okay!
Shit. I tried to hit the guy. I was right there. I got greedy.
Go!
It's easier just kicking these guys anyways.
Okay! Charge! Go! This'll do
Yep.
it! Ugh.
Literally a platformer now.
Kick! Here I go! Nice landing! Ah! This'll do it! Jump! Once more!
Shouldn't that be a continue point, that red thing? I don't know why they continue just like back at the beginning.
Kick! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! Jump! Once more! Jump! Kick! Once more!
Yay, high score. Great destruction rate, 100%. Run!
Attack! Go! Go! Once more! Charge! Jump! Once more! Go! Okay! How about this? Once more!
There's some Wile E. Coyote shit there for a second.
Jump! How about this? Kick!
We'll see at the bottom after this.
How about this? Attack!
I'm thinking these guys are gonna hurt because they have like these weird spiky things on their head, but Shit. I want to see where that guy was going there. If it was like a different spot. Must kill everything.
Jump. How about this? Go. Okay. This'll do it. Once more.
Oh, why the red thing is. You would expect that red thing to be a continue point or something. Nope.
Jump. Go. Jump. Once more. Kick. Jump. Jump. Once more.
Yeah, you definitely want the 100% Great Destruction to get that ×2 bonus.
Okay. Once more.
If somebody's gonna walk into the streams like, what the hell are you playing? This isn't an RPG.
Go. Jump. Go. Kick. Charge. Once
Oop,
more.
fuck. Great timing on that.
Once more. Kick.
I am.
Jump. Okay.
Looking to Super Jude Brothers.
Go.
Closer to Crash than
Okay.
Super Mario Brothers, though.
Made it. Jump. Charge. Jump. Charge. Jump.
Shit. Yeah, I remember, what the hell was it called? There's definitely some games that have, like, a lot of platforming. Some that have, like, some weird platforming segments.
This'll do it.
It's a PlayStation 1 game. You play as, you have, like, 2 different character playthroughs. I forget the name of it.
Ah.
That one had a whole bunch of platforming.
Attack. Kick. Made it. Yeah. Kick. Go.
God damn it. Try and move too fast to avoid those spikes and I just end up falling. Isn't it better just to like continue if you're gonna lose a life anyways? I didn't realize that. I just realized at the bottom they show all the like how many crates there is. So I've never looked down at the bottom. Yeah. Usually like RPGs that throw on some platforming stuff, the platforming stuff is very like half-baked. If the engine isn't well designed for platforming, so it just ends up being awful. Maybe this one the platforming isn't terrible. Like I've definitely played games with worse platforming, but it's still annoying that you have to do it. If I want to play a platformer, I'd play a platformer. I wouldn't play an RPG. Just feels like something that they just wanted to throw in there just to make the game play a little different, I guess. Good start, good start. The fact that you have to like stomp on their heads and not just like land on their heads is kind of annoying.
Go! Once more! Nice landing! Once more! This'll do it! Kick! Ooh, that hurt! Charge! Made it!
Constant yelling by Jude doesn't help either. I mean, I can turn that off, obviously, but...
Nice landing!
So there's a secret one up there.
Go! Jump! Kick! Attack! Made it! Once more! Okay! Oh.
Hooray for high scores! I don't know how hard the hard ones are gonna be. What is this, like number 4? There was like, what, 6?
Here I go! Once more! Jump! Hi-ya! Go! This'll do it! How about this? Hi-ya!
That's an annoying one, since he staggers when he lands.
Jump! Hi-ya! Nice landing! Okay! Oh!
Shit. It's gonna be a hard one there, because you don't have much time. Like, you pretty much have to do a double jump there to land after you land from that onto that platform, because it disappears before you, like, you recover from the staggering.
Jump! Out of the way! Jump! Kick! Jump! Jump! Hi-ya! This'll do it! Once more! Here I go!
I wonder if you miss any of the crates, if, like, the order will be different. Like, there'll be an obvious, like, missed crate there.
Jump! Go! Jump!
Like, this one's pretty tough. If your timing is off, by the time you get to him, you're hitting him. There's nothing you can really do there, unless you kind of jump backwards from the spikes. I hope you don't, hit the same spikes you just came off of.
Jump! Nice landing! This'll do it! Here I go! Attack! Okay! Nice landing!
It's a mini game. That's not one. It's like a platforming mini game. It's definitely a thing.
Oh!
God damn it, that one's hard. I got lucky the first time and got that in the first try, but
Jump! Oh, that hurt!
good start. Doing perfect with this. Yeah, it's like they wanted to be a mix of like Super Mario with Crash Bandicoot. Weird.
Jump! Once more!
God, that one's super tough. Yeah, we like bang on that one.
Once more! Hi-ya! I think I'm gonna cry!
Wow. Missing the chest, or missing the crate there is pretty bad.
Once more! Jump! Once more! Huh! Huh! Attack! Go! Huh!
I know what the point of lives are. If like there's no continues anywhere halfway through the map or anything. Like there's a spot that looks like it should be a continue point, but it's not. So if you lose a life, you might as well just restart.
Out of the
So you
way!
get points for your remaining lives. Like zero reason to not continue instead of just continuing on with the lives you got.
Once more! This'll do it!
Yep, pretty much. I
Hi-ya!
think we could do Super Mario 2. No, you can't. You shouldn't try.
Okay! Huh? Huh? Jump!
But those were pretty much the same as like
This'll do it!
the boxes from 3.
Huh? Go! Huh? Huh? Here I go!
Alright.
Here I go!
Shit. You missed that one by a bit. I guess I don't need to kill all the dudes. As long as I get all the crates.
Huh? Huh? Jump! Out of the way! Ow,
What
my
kind of-
legs!
I wonder what kind of time bonus you get.
Jump! Huh? Huh?
Like, am I better just to go really fast and avoid those guys?
Go!
Try it out.
Nice landing! Yeah! Huh? Once more! Huh? Go! Ow, my legs! Hi-ya! Huh! This'll do it! Here I go! Jump! Go! Huh?
Oh, damn it. Of course I have to land right in the hole.
Oops!
So close to the end there. It's probably a crate on top, I didn't notice, but top of that last bunch of
Jump
areas there.
out of the way! Ugh. Ooh, that hurt! Go! Once more!
Yeah, it definitely feels like a way. Like that totally feels like there should be a checkpoint there. And when you when you die, you should respawn there. But like, nope. So they definitely screwed that up. Because then lives would actually make sense. Like, okay, yeah, you're restarting at the halfway point instead of like back here.
Jump!
Now the lives just
Here I go!
the game punishes you for. And, there's no restart thing, so you basically have to lose all your lives in order to restart. So the only punishment for restarting is having to like take a few turns to lose all your lives, jump off the edge a couple times.
Once more! Nice landing! Attack! Once more! Once more! Once more! Go! Once more! Go! Attack! Ah!
Finally. It took less than a year to push out. That seems surprisingly low for a completely different engine. I can see if they reuse like Wild Arms 3's engine, like Wild Arms Autocode F used, but I guess that's why they only kept the one character instead of having the standard, you know, switch characters and use their different abilities kind of thing. They probably had some programmers that were just used to doing platformers and just threw them on the
This'll do it!
project. It's like, I don't know how to do an RPG. That's fine. Just make a platformer. We'll make it work.
Jump! This'll do it! Jump! Made it! Jump! Attack! Jump! Go! Jump! Charge!
This one seems easier than the last one.
Go! Ah!
Yep. Some devs that working on Sonic games. That kind of makes sense.
Here I go!
It definitely feels more like the Crash devs.
Attack! Uh-oh!
Wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one Crash dev. Like so close to the end there. Just that one like little mistake.
This'll do it! Okay! Jump! Attack! Go! Once more!
I love the Donkey Kong like walking sound.
Yeah!
It's like Mario combined with Crash combined with Donkey Kong.
Jump! Jump! Jump!
Really need to turn off his voice if I'm gonna do more of these.
Go! Charge! Jump! Jump! How about this? Go! Once more! Jump! Okay! How about this?
37,000. Right, this should be the last one, at least in the ROMs that we brought him. We had 6 ROMs.
Once more! Go! Go! Go!
This one's gonna be tricky. I don't have a way of like...
Attack!
I didn't even need to do that. I could just like...
Go! Yeah! Jump! Once more!
I am. It's a really shitty version of Melee.
Go!
Jude for Melee.
Go! Go! Okay! Go! Jump! Yeah! Hi-ya! Jump! Jump! Once more! Jump! Jump! Once more!
Hooray. In Gothic? I mean, he's got less jank than Gothic, but... Hooray. It's over. We get a prize. We get a high score on all these. Congratulations. Here, I bought something to commemorate this momentous occasion. Give it as a trophy for beating the game. Level apple times 4. Nice. Congratulations on setting a new high score for normal mode. I'll even give you a little something. If you improve further, I might give you something even better, so keep playing. Ambrosias. These are the same stages. What's the difference between hard and normal? And the biggest problem with Gothic is, yeah, that's definitely a lot harder. Is the it's a bad port. There's like so many annoying bugs and crashes and everything else. The game itself isn't exactly like, amazing either. would have been great in 2001. 2023, then that classic version came out. Eh.
Oops!
Yeah. And the biggest problem with, I'm sure, a lot of people had with this game is the fact that it doesn't feel like Wild Arms. Like the whole like platforming stuff, the removal of like the tool system basically. I mean, they kind of shoehorned it in, like, you can pick up certain tools or whatever. It's not the same, obviously. And the fact you're using just one character instead of all the characters, and the combat system is quite a bit different. There's a lot of things that just probably soured some people. It's not on the level of Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter in terms of like just complete bullshit remaking of the game, like shoehorning characters from a different game onto your new IP and just hope people don't notice.
Jump more! Jump! Attack! Nice landing! Kick! This'll do it! Go! Jump!
Crates down there.
Go! Okay!
Yeah, there's
Jump
crates down
once
there.
more! Yeah! Go! How about this? Jump! Go!
The very Wild Arms name only, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, they tried to like do something different, I guess, and obviously it didn't come off all that well. The series pretty much died. Oops. Keep going with hard. Wait, can I... Really? I can't go down to stage 2? I have to start from stage 1 again? That's annoying. Or maybe I only have stage 1, maybe that's why. Probably only had enough for like one of these hard stages.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, the story-wise definitely feels like Wild Arms. Like Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, there's no way in hell that was originally a Breath of Fire game, because that game had nothing to do with Breath of Fire. Like, this one, story-wise, definitely feels like a Wild Arms game. Just, all like, the fact that it's basically just a completely retrofit of what Wild Arms was. Like, Wild Arms had, some platforming stuff, technically, but the whole thing was just the, solving puzzles, your different characters' tools. This game just got rid of tools completely. You have that toolbar up, and on top, you're literally just picking up a tool occasionally on the ground and using it to solve some puzzles. You're not, like, using your tools to go through stuff, like, completely like in the previous games. You have... The combat is quite a bit different with the whole hex-based combat, and the fact you got 4 characters instead of 3, etc. Like, there's a lot of differences, like, combat-wise and just gameplay-wise in general. Okay, Okay, so I guess once you go see him, he picks up all your extra challenge things. You do have another altar part, so gotta save these level apples until the end of the game.
Once more! Ow, my legs!
Ow, my spleen! This is Guara Babello's Midtown area. This part was built during the war on top of the buildings that already existed. It's not a very safe part of the city, so you should be careful. I heard about a store where a mysterious girl sells mysterious items, and I came all the way to the city in my search. I searched all of Guara Babello, and I still can't find it. Food tastes much better when you eat it outside. I'm starting to feel hungry. The dude. Oh, that was the dude we rescued. Wonderful go on about how we shouldn't forget our faith in Kalushin. But Kalushin's a saint who doesn't mete out punishment, no matter what unfair or dirty things you can do. I'm honestly super surprised that every NPC gets their own portrait. Like their own, not even portrait, like a full body like profile. Like it must have taken a lot of art to make all that stuff. Praying to her won't make me grant any blessings. I tell you, no one in the city even pays even the slightest respect to the statue of Saint Kalushin in this church. Kudelkun Shadow Hearts, yeah.
Jump!
I mean, I guess we'll see story-wise. I'm sure there might be some more stuff tying. I don't know when this takes place in the whole... Like is this like a sequel to 3? Like, I don't remember how the previous ones were tied together. Like, if there were, like, actual sequels to each other or prequels or all that stuff. I don't remember the overarching timeline of Wild Arms games. Alter Code F, aka 1, is fresher in my mind because I played it recently, but that's about it. A bookie, sort of banker who takes bets on whether the drifters and the monsters will win. I have to say, drifters these days are pretty wimpy. It's been nothing but monsters winning for some time now, and it's gotten pretty boring. I want to see a match where small warriors like yourselves beat a giant monster. Guess that won't happen. Oceanberry. Yeah, pretty much. You'll love the arena, babe. Watching those showdowns between man and monster really gets your blood pumping. I've been really wanting to show it to you, so I got some great seats. What do you want, kid? I'm just starting to make my move here, so don't ruin it for me. Did we get her portrait? Yes, we do. My, will you treat me to a nice dinner in the VIP booth? So then I'll go on a date with you to the arena. I know I'm not cut out to be a hero, so when I grow up I'm going to make a fortune at the arena. Then I'm going to move to a better area of the city, and I'm going to take care of Mom. What a nice kid. He's totally going to die young. Guara Babello, a city that never sleeps, sprang up around the castle built on top of the bellow, or the tongue of a monster called Guarabo. This is the opposite of a lie, okay? Uh-huh.
Go!
Sasha, the one who never lies. I'd rather not see my Richie become a hero or a star in the arena. I want him to have a life where he studies hard and gets a job that matches his abilities and earns a steady income. So I'm studying myself to try to teach him some languages. He's so rambunctious. Richie, Dogus Canis, Catus Felis. Repeat after me.
Jump! Jump!
I may not look it, but back at the academy I was enrolled in the executive officer prep program in the strategy research lab. I shouldn't be living a debased life in a place like this. If only that man hadn't been there, I would have become the leader of Brionac. Dragon fossil. Nice. Ultra parts in a dragon fossil.
Once more!
I'll go to the arena. Just go straight down the path between the pub and the girly man's house. Girly man.
I think we can keep going.
Aestheticus. What do I want to raise here? There's no point in raising bullets anymore. More critical, more accuracy. I can switch it between one and the other anyways, so. I thought this was a church town. I expected it to be a quieter place. What's a church town? A town that grows up around some sort of sacred site. This place is... After I left the orphanage, I lived in church town myself. Not this one, of course. It was in a town that I trained to become a Paladin and studied magic. Paladin's magic consists of healing and protection, right? It was originally part of the same system as Arnaud's magic, but what I use specializes in helping people. I wanted to help people that were still suffering because of the war. Even though I have the power to control arms, you went and learned magic too. They're amazing, Yuli. I may have just wanted to forget the power I have over arms. Even if I turn and run away, the fate that's been imposed on me will never stop chasing me. How far must I run before I can be at peace? Yuli, don't worry, it'll work out. If you say so, Jude, I'm sure it will. I'm surprised we managed to get back to life in that weird subspace in the sky. It's because you taught us a lot of different ways to run. You're a real master of running away. Is that a compliment? Sure didn't come across that way, you know. Too bad we couldn't get a taste of your flying skills. You're crazy, kid. There's a huge difference between knowing how to fly and actually doing it. Well, maybe, but I think it's cool that you know how. Did you learn your magic from your father, too? Nope, I only studied that in school. Only went to classes in upper level magic. Never went on to learn specialist arts. Simply put, I didn't have enough money to continue my studies. If you kept studying, would your magic be even better? Who knows? I'm the genius type, not the hard-working type. Better off polishing my magic through my own ingenuity rather than studying a textbook. Did you just call yourself a genius? Although I don't remember it at all, my mom was apparently blessed with that kind of talent, so I take after her. What kind of person was your mother, Arnaud? She was a hostess in the bar on the outskirts of town. I heard she was really popular because she told accurate fortunes. I don't quite get it, but I guess accurate fortunes are kind of like magic, right? Yeah, that's close enough. So anyway, my magic ability comes from my mother. It's a really lively city. Chaotic is more like it. I don't care much for places like this. Huh, well, good that people are active and energetic. Answer, yeah, sure. More importantly, I sense no beauty. I think there's shiny and sparkly stuff all over the place. I think it's pretty. Perhaps we have different sense of aesthetics. Perhaps you just don't know what sort of shops there are there. Huh? I don't get what you mean, but are there bad shops here? They're not bad per se. I don't think there are places children should visit. Oh, okay. And even if Arnaud or Gwaine invites you to go along with them, I don't think you should. Okay. What is she talking about? Is there some scary place here? Raymond looks like he's in pain. What should we do? I've heard that in cases where the body is very weak, healing magic can actually put additional stress on it. We have to find a doctor who can treat him properly. Yeah, I forgot this guy was dying, and we've just been playing video games for the last hour and a half there. Can we expect to find doctors or clinics in this uncouth city? This place exists solely for entertainment. Actually, this is the sort of place that has a high demand for medical facilities and personnel. Of course, some of them can be unlicensed quacks. Look for a place where Raymond can rest. We can talk more after that. Pub is where they drink beer, right? I wonder if they have other stuff too. Are you enjoying Guara Babello? It's true that this is a dirty, sordid city, but you can also find treasure hidden amongst the trash.
Whoa!
Convenient they got all these maps, but isn't it a bit much? Yeah, I forgot that you have to like look at like barrels and stuff. Sometimes you'll get an examine thing and it won't be obvious. Should totally have led to somewhere special. Babello used to be a famous holy site for the worship of St. Calucian. During the war, they started offering free meals to refugees. Slackers seeking free food came from all over. But you can see what it's like now. Goltres. Oh my, what a cute little boy. You remind me of myself from 20 years ago. You don't care about that and want to know where the clinic is? What a rude child. The guy looks like he's from Suikoden. I'll never tell you that. It's past the alley beside my house and along the way to the arena. Never, you cute child, you. I need an adult.
Accelerate!
What are you kids thinking of fighting at the arena too? It's great that you have ambition. That's a place where people pit their very souls against each other. Maybe chicks like you kids who haven't grown their fin feathers won't get a chance to flap your wings before you get knocked flat.
Hey!
This arena is just ahead. I'm starting to get excited. So am I. At the end of this path is the embodiment of decadence, the pride of Guara Babello, the arena. The drama that unfolds as people battle against monsters whose very lives is never dull.
Oh?
It's a big sign. Better be careful not to bump my head.
Jump!
Yeah, I bumped my head. Small plain sign with even smaller writing on it. It says medical clinic. Alright, that's where we need to go. Let's go back this way. Let's go for the smart card slot. This must be the black market. We need a member's card probably. Typical Wild Arms black market.
Jump!
Oops.
Hey!
the exit. A weird place for an exit. Silver Sun. Max HP by 250. I mean, that's not really that much. It's like 10% of my hit points. Let's give it to Yuli.
Go! Jump! Once more!
Mega Berry.
Get ready! Kick!
Uh-oh, we got an emergency. You're in luck. The doctor is available right now, so please go on in. Or I can go to the arena. Sounds like a better idea. Seems like there are some drifters who want to fight the arena, but pass it up because they don't have any money to pay the entry fee. It's too stingy to pay the entry fee. There's no way you'll win against the monsters. When I was young, a female drifter in a red jacket saved me from drowning. I wanted to be just like her, so I became a drifter too, but I've never met her since. I've run into other drifters in different towns all over the place, but never her. It's strange. Welcome to the arena. The altar of flowing blood. We're always looking for hot-blooded youths. Screams of the sacrificed. What a name. I'm the manager of the arena, Sally Yunkus. What are you fresh young sheep looking for today? We have an all-star lineup of chefs waiting in to slice and dice and cook you any way you like. I don't have enough Gila to even do the first one. Or any of them. Doesn't seem to be in any particular order. Today is a good day to die. Two powers clash. One survives. Seeds of sickness infect the earth. Poison gas engulfs the battlefield. 15 turns. Can you make it? The victory lies within the enemy. Smash through with critical hits. The enemy divides. Fear's new name, Agony Effect. Survive the whirling hellstorm. Gotta fight Ghost Rider. Cut off your enemy's energy source. Surrounded. Hard to hit, and hits back hard. Jude versus Heaven's Hitman. Jude versus the Grinning Gear. Armageddon. The Wandering Whites. The Elemental Eaters. Simian Sprite. The Armored Arthropods. I'm assuming these are just like one versus multiple. The Behemoth. The Infighters. The Desert Devourer. Prince of Pyromancy. The Leaden Lasher. The Mechanized Terror. Unstoppable Magic. A Twisted Martial Artist of the Abyss. Rise of the Armored Fighter. Live through the Merciless Brawl. Today's a good day to die. King of the Angolmois. Probably a good thing we don't have any money. we've got a patient. Can you take a look at him, please? I think it looks sketchy as hell. Well, he's still alive. I'd rather you bring them in after they're done, or, you know? Oh well, lie down over there. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks for saving me, Jude. So glad to see you're safe, too. Yeah. Although at first glance he looks pretty bad, thanks to the expert first aid he received, he isn't too badly off. Still, he's got a couple of broken bones, so we'll need to keep him in bed for a while. I'll be waiting outside, Jude. I'm sure you two have plenty to talk about. What happened to Mom and everyone else from Ciel? I was the last one to get into the escape pods. I'm sure they all made it out okay. But after that, well, I hope everyone's alright. Don't worry, I'm sure they all landed somewhere. Yeah, never imagined our little troublemaker Jude would be trying to cheer me up. The funny thing is that seeing you makes me feel like things are going to be okay. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. They're probably just fine. Heh. Jude, but Ciel. Yeah. I was a little rushed, but I learned lots of things. And to think, I lived there all that time without knowing anything. I see. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to search for the others? I got a bunch of things I want to do. And there's a bunch of things I want to know more about. I feel like Mom and the others are waiting for me to accomplish those things too. You mean like staying by the girl's side? Yeah. Really warned me that I wouldn't be able to turn back if I got involved. As long as time moves forward, and no matter how you choose to live your life, you can never really turn back. So I wanted to do things, and right now I want to protect Yuli. Jude, you seem to have grown up a bit. What, really? I don't think so. Oh, you're embarrassing me. I'm gonna go now, but I'll visit you again soon. He was never visited again. Living in the outside world sure has changed him. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Are you done already? Yeah. Where's gone? I wanted to thank him. He said he was going to do his own thing. He's off to the pubs. Must be nice not having to worry about babysitting a kid. What are you talking about, Arno? It's not as if you're an adult. Gone's gone, yep. I want to try the arena, but man, closest shop is like all the way over back this way. I have to sell some of my old stuff. The game's making me sell my old stuff. The other cards worth 1,500 in this game. We have all these. Let's see, we have all these gems we've been picking up. They're not worth that much. They made it sound like these are going to be worth a lot of money. I love how each thing I have to press the X button 3 times. Once to bring this up, once to saying, hey, are you sure you want to sell this? And then scroll up to yes, and then it's kind of annoying. Alright, we got enough money to try 1 or 2 of the arena battles. Question is, are we like level appropriate for like the cheapest ones, or are they just gonna murder us? Imagine that 10,000 Gela one is probably like endgame.
Once more! Huh, jump! Let's rest for a bit. Yeah!
Alright. Oops. I was gonna start with the first one, but it's like a 5,000. Let's try. So it's 15 turns, one below.
Now watch me in action. Hiya! Cool and smart, that's my way.
Hey, Dr. Karina. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Wild Arms. We're playing some Grandy 2. It's not Dreamcast, but it's Grandia. You're playing the Dreamcast version of that one, hopefully, because the PS2 version of that one sucks. Welcome to some smooth jazz. The turn seems very doable,
I'm still okay.
although maybe not. 15 turns does not seem very doable. How did she survive? Nobody else did. It's playing the shitty version? No, that sucks. Yeah, the PS2 version of that game is... Ugh. That's the one I played too, so... It's rough. Yeah, I definitely want to split up my characters here. Being all in the same square is bad news.
Try using your brain a little.
Or at least I want to put them... I don't want to put them in the middle. Like, I probably want to keep them together, but, like, put them in... next to, like, one enemy. Like, go in this square here, for example. Would be the best bet. They don't have any particular weaknesses, it looks like. They are. Hope you're at least enjoying it. Although you'll be enjoying some slowdown. Jump.
No matter where, I'll come running. In the blink of an eye, no time to react. Time to cut loose.
Reject. Wait, did that just make us lose instantly? Oh, that's the thing we have to be careful of. So they could just end the battle. It's gonna try again for the hell of it there. I'm gonna reload obviously after this, but... Yeah, it's definitely awful, like, near the end of the game.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Painful start.
Cool and smart, that's my way. Relax and leave it to me! Joint struggle!
How about this?
Ow. I guess they used an element that we were weak to on this late point. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem very easy to do at our level, our current levels here.
I won't be afraid.
Yeah, we don't have enough material. Yo. So I'm assuming the reject is like the 15th turn. Doesn't feel like that was 15 turns, but maybe it was. I thought it would be like all our characters act is like one turn, but I guess each individual action is considered a turn. Oh, we definitely want to have like some speed up things or something, and then some slow down things to have a chance in hell. Let's try one of these other ones. That one definitely seems like it would be doable, but we definitely need to have some more resistances first. Or like melee dudes cannot take a beating from magic. Let's try this critical hits thing. Earth and Figure times 3. Not a great start.
Even if we're apart, I'll be there in a flash.
I won't give up. Okay, here we go.
Joint struggle!
How about this? I'm
Alright,
doing
so I guess we need to crit. If we don't crit, we just lose.
No one should suffer. Please lend me your power. Henri always said never give up. No way!
Yes, they are.
This is more than enough to win with.
think this speed suits you better.
Come on, crit. It's definitely something where we need like increase our crit chance to have a chance.
They blocked it?
Let's do this!
Fortunately, we're not critting very well.
Aren't I thoughtful?
This is more than enough to win with. Ugh, I can't take much more. It didn't work. I want to help.
Let's finish this before I get hurt
Yeah,
again.
there's probably some badges that would do that.
Let's do this.
I mean, I think I have a critical increase thing on him right now, but I would have to would just have to modify my my arms to make sure I have like crit set to max.
It didn't work.
I guess he's out of ammo there. Haven't crit once.
Can we adapt our nose jump to my attack for more power?
It's new.
Can't believe I'm playing second fiddle to this kid. Might as well get it over with.
We like trigger. Oh yeah, we got a new ability. Blade diver. Oh, that's cool. New ability triggered.
Timing.
Perfect.
Guess we're just gonna die now.
Yeah, tough enough, aren't they?
No way.
I wonder how much crit we actually need to be able to hit these things.
I can't do anything. My turn. I want to help.
It'd be funny if she was the only one who crits.
Yeah, tough enough, aren't they? Yeah, tough enough, aren't
Wow.
they?
Not one crit.
What a pathetic way to go.
Almost tempted to keep that because we got that new ability. I don't know how. I'm not sure if that's like a random thing or just a certain number of like actions thing. Guess we'll find out after a certain number of attacks. It's like a 1.9 crit. Not sure what 1.9 even means. Like, what is that? Like 1.9% chance? Like, what does that even mean? Yeah, and he's got the one that increases probability of critical hits, so he's about as like set up as he can be for crits. Just want to see if I can even crit once and if it like insta kills the enemy if I do. In which case that's probably doable. Sucks that they get the first hit though. Really good start. Really good start.
Even if we're apart, I'll be there in a flash. Always getting into trouble, aren't you?
I'll do my best. Now you shall see my sword at full strength. Oh, I'm still okay. It didn't work?
My turn to show off.
It didn't work? I won't miss this opportunity. Don't underestimate me.
Just want to see somebody crit.
That's my way.
Can you match your strike with mine?
I'm gonna say like, oh, they triggered it, but it definitely seems random.
Combination attack of power and speed? Okay, let's try it.
Powerful attack, but it's not a powerful attack guaranteed to crit.
No way!
Still no crits.
Now watch me in action. Always getting into trouble, aren't you? Let's do this smartly.
No way I'm gonna lose. I'm not good at holding back.
Yeah, maybe poison actually would be a good idea. Unless they're immune to maybe they're not immune to poison.
Let's see now. No way!
It's out of
Do my
ammo.
best. I'm ready to go.
Well, okay, let's see what I can do. Time to cut loose.
Allow me.
One day I'll get a crit. One day.
My fist!
It's definitely something that'll... Is there like any items that increase her chance? Probably not. Yeah, this is the weirdest arena music, isn't it? Rip. I just want to see one crit. Just see if it's even possible. Like,
Pierce the
it feels like I definitely crit more often than this, so I don't know if it's just extremely hard to crit against these guys or what. Oh, I actually did get a crit finally. It's too bad the crit doesn't affect both enemies.
I have a wide variety of talents. Relax and leave it to me!
It didn't work! It didn't work!
Got some really better RNG in this one. Apparently,
Now you shall see my sword at full strength!
the one person who doesn't have a crit increase thing got the crit of all things.
Perfect timing!
Finally.
Ah!
Alright, one more.
My turn to show off! I think this speed suits you better.
I can do it! I won't be afraid! Heal!
I'm fine, and I couldn't be better.
Imagine peak crits, it's not gonna do much, so better just Fragile is gonna increase the amount of damage with a crit, but
Let's see now!
yeah. Took us forever to start critting, jeez. Unless there was no time limit on this one, like the other one. Congratulations! You've snagged the Crown of Victory. We're thrilled to honor you with this fabulous prize. 4,000 gilla. That's our reward. But here's some money. How much did I spend there in terms of, like, those revive things and that? Did I mean buy those in the shop? Potion berries and things. Every time you don't crit, the chance that crit goes up. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see if it indicates if you've done the challenge now. Okay, it does. Gives you a star. Turn off the enemy's energy source. Hey, Yak. It's going pretty good. Getting my ass handed to me in the arena.
Hey, that hurt.
Sucks that you always start off like on the same field.
A wall to stop pain!
I can do it!
I'll start with doing what I can.
So it says cut off the enemy's energy source. I'm assuming the ley lines are the enemy's energy source.
Time to cut loose. Maybe I'll give that a try.
I just moved out of my protective thing, so not the best idea there, but
Bye-bye pain.
No way I'm gonna lose!
yeah.
I want to help!
We got this, we got this. So close.
I can't take much more. Yeah! Ah!
Seems like hitting them with Jude, Jude's like combo attack will probably one-shot these guys. So I'm gonna reload here. I just want to see if Jude can like one-shot him with that ability. 1.5 rating. Kings. Yeah. There's no such thing as optional.
I can do it!
Not quite enough damage. Close though.
Is this what my pride has wrought? Oh, this wouldn't have happened if I were better at using my arm.
If we had like a little more damage, like a little more levels, we could probably one-shot that one group, and that would make a big difference.
Jump! Jump!
I wonder if all these rewards are just pure money, or I'm assuming some of the higher end ones probably give you some other rewards, but this one just seems tough to do. Jude versus Heaven's Hitman. Assuming it's gonna be like a solo battle, which is probably not gonna be that great. Just going up against one single enemy. It's Like some of these seems kind of unfair. I mean, Chris Corpse, she does have that sacrifice, or not sacrifice, but that undead killing thing, but even then, it's like 4 of them. I doubt they're grouped up together. Yeah, pretty much.
Innocent salvation, hear my call.
He doesn't seem to be doing much. Just keep hitting me with illusion. It seems very doable.
I have to be strong.
Seems really easy. Famous last words. Next thing you do, they start nuking the shit out of me.
I want to help everyone.
What does illusion do? Does it lower like my hit rate or something? What it does is not doing much.
Innocent salvation, hear my call.
A hit down. Doesn't seem to affect magic, so whatever. Definitely not using physical attacks against these guys.
You who defy the ways of life, be gone. I have to be
That
strong.
was super easy.
Because you're all with me, I can keep going.
Probably could have moved like one step over to the orange or the red one and used my material too. That probably would have murdered them quicker. I got 2 Kelly cards that time, which are worth, that's like $3,000. So that's less of a reward than we got from the other one. That's barely like, that's pretty much just like a 500 Gela increase because we spent 2,500 Gela to do that match. So that's assuming I just sell the cards, but I'm not at the point yet in the game where those cards are worth using to battle enemies or battle bosses.
Phew!
Let's see if Raquel has a chance against that antlion. Seems like it's 1 versus 1, so. Kind of annoying they put the save point so far away. Speak to wind and water. Resistant to earth.
Think you can take me on?
nice counterattack.
Holding back. You won't escape my blade.
That counterattack saved me.
Time for us to enjoy the view.
Yeah, she hits like a truck, but she's just the slowest one too. Lucky card, that's even worse of a prize. Armored Anthropod, 3 of these things? I'll have to eventually make my way through those, but... Alright, where was the pub? Well, there you are. I wanted to thank you earlier, but you already left. Yeah, I wanted some time to wander around by myself. Anyway, what's up? Are you here to collect? Need some money to pay for his treatment? I didn't want to thank you, didn't I? So thanks. If you hadn't saved him, Raymond might have suffered more than just those injuries. Legend Dragoon character can literally sit 2 to 3 cycles and turns without going attack. Yeah, those are the worst. Aw, don't thank me for that. It's just a coincidence I happened to run into him. By the way, Gone, what's your profession? Isn't it obvious? I'm a traveler. No, it's not obvious. That's why he's asking. You really don't look like you're dressed properly or properly equipped for traveling. Well, despite that, I am traveling. I don't have a destination. I do have an objective. My journey doesn't end here, though. I gotta wander around some more. Unless you're just like Raquel, then. Speaking of which, what the heck are you all doing anyway? We're traveling too. I want to go somewhere far away from here. Somewhere so quiet and far away that no one will ever come after us. So you want to go far away? You're the ones with the strange reason for traveling. I know where you're headed, but have you thought about taking a train? It'll get you far away from here in no time at all. A train? It's like an iron car that runs on iron roads. It transports people and cargo at high speeds using powerful machinery. Oh, you can use that. I think there's a station in town called Buckeye, which is a long, long way from here. If you find tracks that head at all sorts of different places, it's perfect for a journey with no set destination. Well then, better get back to my journey too. Don, don't you have a you don't have a set destination either, right? If we won't interfere with your objective, would you like to travel together with us? That doesn't sound half bad, but my journey is, well, it's also my job. No. I'm telling you, being an adult's no fun at all. After a while, instead of working to live, you're living to work. Yeah, our party's full. We can't have a 5th character. Built in the clinic, plus what I owe here. Damn, I've spent more than I thought. I was thinking it'd be fun to travel together, even if it's just until our paths split. Actually, I wouldn't mind traveling with you for at least part of the way. Really? A sudden change in your expression. You're scheming something, aren't you, mister? Haha, just a little give and take, you know? Besides, we're gonna maintain the bond between us, right? I mean, I could never forget Miss Yuli's home cooking. Thank you. It's like an adult version of Arnaud. I never become an adult like him. Besides, I'm already an adult. It's good to have you long gone. You bet. But Two things you ought to know. One, my wallet's empty. Two, I'm no good at fighting, so you'll be all on your own for those things. Yep. No actual fighting character, at least.
Let's rest for a bit. Jump!
Just wonder where we get that membership card. It's probably not gonna be until like way later, probably. I'm alive today thanks to you and that bearish man. Thanks a lot. I looked after this fellow until his bones mend. And the code paid my fee in advance. There's no need to worry about it. Silver Star Express VIP guest room. The refreshment's not to your liking. You're an important guest, Bethelda. We have no reason to cause you any harm. Are you planning on taking us on this train? You're not enjoying your time aboard the Silver Star Express. After all, you faced so many hardships. Your secret shelter was destroyed, and you were forced to drift at sea in an escape pod. But I'd invite you to our main base at Gare de Lyon, where we can talk more comfortably, so I arranged this train especially for you. We cast aside our research and destroyed the results. I don't see how we can be of any use to you at this point. I'm afraid I really do need your help. What must I say to convince you? I've already told you, there's nothing we can do to help you in your little fantasy. The divine weapon was nothing more than a propaganda dreamed by the global union. It doesn't exist. Brionac is an organization well versed in the acquisition and control of information. For us, discovering the truth behind a rumor is a trivial matter. Hillsvale, a permanently neutral territory, primarily used for holding Class A war criminals. This prison island keeps the ugliness of war hidden from the eyes of the public. A perfect place to conceal something far too powerful for humans to handle. Don't tell me you've occupied an autonomous, neutral territory. You know, it's too powerful for humans to handle, yet you still seek to use it. Why is it that you military types never have any common sense? You probably believe that as long as you use it carefully, even a weapon can be used to build a future, right? Yeah, a lot of the music doesn't really fit the mood. Or just, they just seem to just throw some random music. The music is good, it just doesn't fit the mood most of the time. It's not for me to decide how the divine weapon should be used. That'll be up to the representatives chosen by the people. The divine weapon will not be controlled by the military, but by consensus of all the people in the world. Sure it will. Sense the spirit of congressional knights hovering over your shoulder. Our path to the future won't be opened by weapons, and certainly not by gods. The ones to build and support this planet's future must be the people themselves. Yeah, the people, the world get to choose what to do with this weapon. It's totally a thing. Lucian Pass. Wabbit badge. It's an ugly rabbit. Silver Sun. HP up the sun. Traveling because of your job, right, Gon? What kind of job is it? Just simply, I'm looking for someone. My job is to find a certain individual who vanished during the war. So what? That's what you meant by a journey with an objective but no destination. Searching for someone with no set destination is no different than wandering around aimlessly. You really call that a job? You got me there. This person who disappeared, is it a friend or a family member of yours? The search started out as just another job a friend of mine hired me for. But somewhere along the way, it went beyond just another job, and I started wanting to meet the guy and talk to him myself. He's neither a friend nor family, but for me, we're bound by a bond even stronger than blood. We met once on the battlefield, which is the worst possible way to meet someone if you ask me. We met and we parted ways several times. We hardly spoke at all, but I still felt a close bond with him. Back then, he was known by a different name than the one people use now. The guy I'm searching for is a war criminal.
Go!
Not my smart bomb. Not my heelberry.
I'm ready to go.
So much for using my FP.
Get lost.
I'll do it! Even a small step!
Fire! Jump! Accelerate! Go!
Still expected there to be something there. Unless there was just an under accelerate.
Full speed!
Nothing.
Take care.
Not sure what that was. I'm assuming that was a Melchiom. Didn't look like it was one of those level up apple things.
Jump! Accelerate!
Either way, I'm sure we had no chance in hell of having a turn against those things. Those things are way too fast. Take care. Don, the guy you're looking for, he said he's a war criminal. Did he do something bad? Bad? Now, that's a good question. Well, let me ask you something, then. Would you define bad? Didn't we have this conversation before? Huh? Like making trouble for people, or the war that took place 10 years ago, stuff like that. The war, yeah. A lot of blood and a lot of tears. Pointless tragedies were repeated over and over again, all around the world. Then again, was every single aspect of the war bad? War itself is stupid and pointless. It's a tragedy that could never be repeated. But does that mean that all soldiers who fought on the battlefield were bad as well? There were those who stepped forward and took arms to fight for the families they loved, fathers, mothers, wives, and children. There were those who stepped forward to become shields to protect their friends and lovers, those who they were grateful to, their homelands. The man I'm pursuing is known as a war criminal. But me? I don't think he's all that bad of a guy. How would you define bad, Gon? It's when you fail to live up to the beliefs in your heart, your own moral code. Those who fail to follow their own beliefs should be ashamed to call themselves adults. That guy always lived and fought for what he believed in. There was nothing he needed to be ashamed about. He was by far the coolest person I've ever known. He's so cool.
For it! Gotcha!
Once survived.
Feel my conviction. I'll do my best. Here I go!
I love every time there's a chest that we pick up, there's always like some generic consumable items. It's never a rare item. It always ends up on one of the hexes we're not standing on.
Accelerator!
Path is pretty old, so it doesn't get much traffic. Of course, that's the main reason why some people like to use it. Is that why you're here? Occasionally the text detonation appears above a character's HP. In this mode, all the parameters as well as the chance of skill activation increase, resulting in explosive combat power. However, this powerful mode is not limited to the player characters only. It is possible to encounter monsters in detonation modes, so proceed with caution when this happens. Detonation! Wooden crates in the battlefield are obstacles that limit movement and interfere with range attacks by blocking a shot's line of sight. Can be destroyed with a single attack shot, and the character that performs the attack gains XP bonus rate plus 0.5. It's a pretty good amount of XP bonus. I wonder if I have the destroy obstacles on move thing, where that counts as the 0.5 bonus XP. When the GC graph class level increases, parameters increase as well, as do the power of the original commands.
For it! Accelerator! For it!
It's definitely a design. I guess the mole cricket is immune to this attack, to this element. It was nice of them to stand in a perfect line for this.
Is this what I get for losing weight?
I have to be
Lost so
strong.
much weight.
Linking to the material. Starting up. Code F. as you're all with me, I can keep going.
Every time. Bronze Sun. We already have Silver Sun. Assuming Bronze Sun is like a lower version of that. It's like HP up or something. Yeah. 100 instead of 250.
Let's do this!
Ow.
Oh, I'm still okay.
Let's do this smartly.
I'll do it.
Wonder what we'll get! Thanks!
Antidote.
I've come this far. I'm going to see it through to the end. Phew!
Jump!
What do you mean about bad being related to looking shameful and pathetic? But what's good then? Does it have something to do with looking cool? Who knows? Well, that's what I believe in. And believing is a part of being good. Huh? When you're lost in the darkness and feel like you're about to slip down the easy path, stop what you're doing and face your beliefs. Being good means never betraying those beliefs, no matter what the circumstances. And they say there's no such thing as good and evil. Tossing those words around like that sounds pathetic, like you're trying to make yourself look good. Yeah. I felt the same thing when I was your age. I guess everyone probably does, huh? They probably think that they're cool for thinking that way. What to think is up to you, but good really does exist. It's in your heart. It's okay to believe in it. It's not a mistake to do so either. Really? For example, say you saw someone dive into the water with no regard for his own life to save a drowning child. Wouldn't you say that that was something good? Or is putting your own life in danger to rescue another just an act of foolishness and nothing more? Although good and evil are hard to see and feel, it doesn't mean they don't exist. Though it may be hard to discern, I think the concept of good is a beautiful and precious thing. It's important to ask questions about good and evil. It's how children expand their worldview and find their way along the path of adulthood. If you just stop there, you'll always be a child. You can't grow up without first confronting your beliefs about what's right and what's not. You gotta be responsible for what you believe in. See, growing old doesn't automatically make you an adult, it just makes you old. I worry about that sometimes, whether what I thought was right at the time was really right or not. Sometimes I'd even worry there was no such thing as right or wrong. But after what you just said, I think I feel a little better. I don't want things to just end with me being scared or unable to do anything. Well, it's not like I'm much of a paragon of adulthood that I should be lecturing other people about it either.
My turn! Fire!
My turn to show off.
I'll do it! Making to the material. Starting up. Code F.
Time to say goodbye. There's not even time for us to enjoy the view.
That's kind of disappointing.
Yep, disappointing. The whole loot system is disappointing. I would really like to know why the hell they designed it like that. Let's make sure that they only get half the loot. Not even half the loot. You only have a chance of getting a 50% chance of loot, like a little bit more than 50% chance if everybody's spread out. Most of the time you have like 2 or 3 people on one hex. Odds go down significantly.
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
Think you can take me on?
Yeah, her regular attack does more damage than her comet strike. This doesn't seem to do anything other than just... I guess this one's like, since it's like 710, it's just a fixed amount of power. But now she has like higher power with just her regular attacks anyways, so... So it's like a little bit under the leg of the A there for this one. And if I use this comet strike, it's like almost underneath the O. It looks like the Dragon Edge is basically the same as her regular attack. There's RNG involved too.
I can do it!
I'll be slimmer the next time we meet.
Jump! Get ready!
I want to help everyone. Here I go! as you're all with me, I can keep going.
Surprised that Yuli isn't like the highest level, considering she often gets these like full clear things if she's starting on top of a ley line. I guess she did die in one boss fight, so that put her behind a little bit. I wish all adults were as understanding as easy to talk to you as you gone. Sounds like you're a regular kid after all. Come on. You can tell me what's on your mind. A little adult wisdom will give you a big boost in growing up. Okay, about your journey. We're on the run for some soldiers. I think they call themselves Brionac. Brionac? You don't have to yell. You've heard of Brionac? Yeah, kind of. Sounds like you're in some serious trouble. Yeah, they're after Yuli. You don't like Brionac either, huh? I'm not sure like is the right term for it. Let's just say they're a never-ending source of trouble for me. Leave it at that. Strong Gon, why are you looking back? It's just, I'd rather not run into them. I just wanted to make sure they hadn't caught up to us. Look, hate to wimp out on you, but I think I better split. After everything you said, the moment you learned that we're up against soldiers, you run away. Got my own problems too. Come on, you understand, right? Besides, it's not like I'm turning against you or anything. I'll always be on your side. If you get any kind of real trouble with Brionac, I promise I'll come and help you out. You're making that awfully hard to believe. What if I told you I want to protect the young lady who made that tasty meal? Is that more believable? In any case, I don't want you to go thinking all adults are like your enemies. Gon, we'll meet again, right? Yeah, of course. Then, no need to say goodbye. And we don't need to shake hands either. But at times like this, we'll do this for saying goodbye. And this for shaking hands. Done. Yeah. He's a germaphobe. He doesn't want to touch hands. This is something as you've heard. He's gone. He's loud, obnoxious, and he's a fun person, isn't he? Sounds as though he doesn't think things through very much. That's why he's always running around like that. The Platapana passage. Platapana. HP up the sun. Same thing, just different color. Alright. Let's make a save here. I think it's a good time to call it there for tonight. It's been making some good progress. So, yeah, let's stop the timer there. And call it there for tonight. So tomorrow, since it is a holiday tomorrow, I will be back. We'll be back on tomorrow, probably around noon again, and we shall play more of this. In the meantime, though, thanks everybody for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed some more Wild Arms goodness. Let's see who's online there. We can send people over to raid. Well, thanks for stopping on by. Is online tonight. Well, we've got RPG Fan Com playing some Dark Cloud 2 post games. Let's raid him up, and we'll go from there. So that'd be fantastic, everybody, and catch you tomorrow for more Wild Arms. See you next time. Bye for now.